Hi, welcome everyone. Good evening, and we would like to thank you for coming on this very joyous occasion and a very special one for Matt and Joyce.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming over to celebrate this special day with Joyce and Matthew. We thank you all for coming today. Thank.
Awesome. Once again, a round of applause for the parents of the bride. Just sit. Okay,
Xin
now
trân trọng cảm ơn quý khách đã tới chung vui với gia đình chúng tôi. Lời chào và chúc sức khỏe trân trọng nhất. Sau đây chúng tôi xin giới thiệu với quan khách cô dâu Joyce Chui, chú rể Matthew Hào, and ba mẹ Bình Huyền và em gái là Britney. Rồi đây bà nội cô Chí,
Đứng lên cô tí.
chú Sơn, chú Hương, cô Thủy, chồng bà Vincent, Taylor Trần, cô Lan và Gabriel, chú Tùng, cô Hoa và con là Aliana. Bên ngoài thì có gia đình Bắc Chiến, cô Phương, T, Peter, Alan, Alex and Joseph. Gia đình cậu Đại, Dung, Taylor, Brandon, and cô Ngọc, dì cô Ngọc. Cousin chú rể là Tracy, Kevin, Sylvia, Ashley and Tony. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I am Juntu, the father of the bride. On behalf of my beautiful wife, Josie, I want to thank all of you for coming to celebrate this special day with us. We are honored, humbled, and grateful for your love and support. I would like to start by quoting a verse from Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. None of us had predicted in 2020 if we would be able to hold this gathering. Yet, we do not understand. We do not need to understand. All we need is trust. And here today, with God's providence, celebrating Joyce and Matthew's big day. To my adorable daughter, Joyce, I can't help but reflect on the past 32 years that we were together, particularly the day you were born. I am grateful to have been your dad. You taught me a lot of valuable life's lessons, and I'm proud of the woman that you've become. Your zest in life is a gift and a blessing. Your mom and I love you so much, and will always be here for you. Tonight, I feel a different kind of pride as I hand over to Matthew, the man who is now your husband, whom I know will make you happy for the rest of your life. Matthew, I want to officially welcome you to our family. Though we consider you a part of the family the day Joyce introduced you to us, I would like to thank your parents, Mr. Bin Tran and Mrs. Jade Tran, for raising a respectable, generous, and a compassionate man. I see how devoted you are to your sister Brittany, nephew, Kason, and the entire family. The love, care, and concern that you have demonstrated all these years to our family and our extended families, especially to Jason, Jackson, Jasmine, have been amazing and remarkable. We greatly appreciate it. To Joyce and Matthew, I'm in awe of the childlike enthusiasm for life that you both share. Cherish that enthusiasm, nurture it, and don't ever change. We need a glass. Raise your glass with me if you would. To the beautiful couple and wonderful couple, Joyce and Matt, we toast, may God bless you and may His grace shine upon you forever. Thank you.
Awesome. Nicely done. Big round of applause. Father of the bride. Well said, June. Thank you. And
It's hard to come after that speech. That was a good speech. But I want to thank everybody for gathering to celebrate Joyce and Matthew Tran's wedding. I want to say that everybody looks amazing, so give yourselves a round of applause. So I'm Joyce's brother, the bride. So her and I grew up together, obviously, and I will always see her as my bratty sister. Okay, sorry, but as as I examine Joyce and the life, she has come such a long way. Women in our society have the responsibility to solve the complicated tasks of establishing a career, finding a suitable partner, and starting a family. And usually all by the age of 35 and certainly by the age of 40. So amazing props to Joyce. She's on her way. Um, she's found she's she's found a loving and caring person in Matt. She's opening doors with her career, and the next thing is to start a family. So let's get it going. Mom and dad are waiting. Now I want the audience to start using their thinking caps. I'm going to name 7 characteristics and qualities, and I want you to guess what I am talking about. So, number 1, they understand the role. 2, they embrace collaboration. 3, they hold themselves accountable. 4, they are committed to their team. 5, they are flexible. 6, they are optimistic and future oriented. 7, they back up their goals with action. Does anybody in the crowd want to take a guess? Well, badminton is a team, right? So those characteristics. Yes, it's a great team player. So Matthew, through the years, has proven to be a tremendous team player. He is considerate of everyone and really sacrifices himself for the greater good of the family and the team. So I'm glad to have you on the team, Matt, not only as a team member, but as a brother. So I'm going to cap this speech with a congratulations to you both. Many happy years and love to all you guys for many years to come. Okay.
all right. Thank you very much. Nice round of applause.
Me, 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 me. Sorry. These are my karaoke dreams that I'm gonna begin now. Can you hear me? Everybody's good? Okay, cool. So, I am Matthew's sister, obviously, and the one person in the world that has spent more time with Matthew than Joyce. But not for long, because the relationship that I've watched for the last 10 years, I know the pact that you both made today will last forever. Forever. Forever, Joyce. My brother is my second favorite person in the world. Shout out to Kason. Say hi. Say hi. And I know that he loved me twice as much the day that I had Kason. I most love how he popped into my apartment unannounced only to eat extra spicy ramen that I only stock for him. Buys the loudest, most space-wasting toys and pumps Kason with sugary Slurpees right before bedtime. I also love how he's the life of every party, keeps facts about every topic under the sun on the tip of his tongue, and has an uncanny ability to casually shoot jumping free throw shots mid-conversation without breaking eye contact. Please give an example. He's also the best uncle 10 times over, and I know I speak for both James and I when I say the words that no words will ever do that justice. I love you so much, Matthew, and you're the best brother that I could ever imagine, and I'm so grateful for you. When you told me you were going to propose, things got real for me. So, you guys had already been together for 9 years, but I started watching your relationship more closely. And I wanted your life to be perfect in every way. And there's no one that I could have dreamt up better than Joyce. Joyce, you're thoughtfully selfless and so perceptive about everything. I found a lot of comfort in you from the stresses throughout the years. You're so determined in everything, from baking to skincare to fitness and school, and you're absolutely brilliant. Brilliant enough to pick a man with such an awesome sister. With me and Kason, you've always been loving and generous, spoiling us at every chance. With my brother, aside from the cliche things like laughing at his stupid jokes and being impressively patient with him, you make him more ambitious. He often tells me of his 1 to 3 year plans and his 5 to 10 year plans. And if you don't know, he dreams bigger with you. And it's never just his part that he tells me about. It's always yours too. How you'll accomplish things together. And together I know that you guys will crush this game of life. And I am definitely prepared to be here to babysit. Thank you guys. Cheers.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Brittany.
It's not time yet. You guys know. Stop it. You guys, it's not time. I'm gonna make it quick and sweet here. You know, one of the most important things to Joyce and I is to spend time with people we love, and so today is just a blessing. We just want everyone to have a great time. The way we know that everyone's loved us so much is that we've seen all you guys be super excited for this day and our relationship, and that just means the world to us. And one more thing. James paid for this bar, so if you want us to have a good time, drink up, eat up, and have fun.
Okay. Um, sorry. We have a lot of thank yous to give, but not a lot of time. So I'll try to make this as quick as I can. You saw my vows, they're kind of long. So, thank you to our parents, both sets, mom and dad, for your help and your support in not only planning the wedding for the last 2 years, but, our relationship, the past 10 years of our life, just getting us to this point where we can just be together as our own new family now. And so we can't tell you how much we appreciate everything that you've done for us in the past. And I mean, we just love you guys with all of our hearts. So thank you very much. Yeah. So, I mean, a shout out to both our brother and our sister, Brittany, who's made like everything seamless. We don't have to worry about anything. She just takes care of it for us. And again, James, another shout out for the open bar. If you get drunk, it's his fault. It's his fault. So, yeah. And so thank you to our sponsors for being like second parents to us. We appreciate all the support you guys have given us throughout the years. We love you all very, very much. Thank you for being here today. So our wonderful bridal party, I want to give a big, big thank you to all 22 members of our bridal party. So I'm just going to give a short speech about each of them and tell you guys what's so great about each of them real quick, okay? I'm just kidding. We'd be here all night. No. I hope each and every one of you know how much you guys mean to us, the role you guys played in making us the people that we are, the couple that we are. You know, I've known some of you guys since like, birth and then like elementary and middle school, high school, college. You guys are our world, so thank you so much. We love you guys very much. So a shout out to our wonderful wedding coordination team, Lavish Wed. We have Christine, Catherine, Gabby, and Jessica, as well as Katie, who just made this day perfect for us. So thank you so much. Again, thank you to Trademark Events for allowing us to host our event here. Everyone is gushing over the venue and how much they love it, so thank you again. And then lastly, just our vendors, everyone who's made our vision and our dreams like possible, just everything today. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Thank you. So,
Hello, everyone. My name is Nancy Nguyen, and I am a friend. Thank you. I'm fortunate enough to be a friend today of both the bride and groom, as well as the matron of honor. As you most know, Matthew and Joyce held an intimate wedding ceremony last October, which was also their 10-year dating anniversary, which means I've been lucky enough to know them as a couple for more than 10 years now. But I've also been lucky enough to know them each individually as a good friend and confidant even before then. In fact, I first met Matthew in high school when we became friends. And it may surprise you that even though Joyce is my best friend, Matthew and I may actually have more in common. So, for example, I consider myself a yoga enthusiast, and Matthew, after a night of too much celebrating, will go into prayer pose. What is he praying for exactly? I'm assuming a bowl of pho or Joyce's forgiveness the next day. One of those wishes usually comes true, and I'll let you guys decide which one. Speaking of pho, another thing Matthew and I have in common, but I can probably only eat that meal once or twice a week, so already he has me beat. Rumor has it, the groom was spotted at Pho Cali this morning. So if you know Matthew, you'll know his love for a good bowl of pho is second only to his love for his beautiful bride. Okay, but all jokes aside, Matthew and I can also be seen enjoying a good beer while discussing our favorite Harry Potter characters and listening to some great hits from Florence and the Machine and Lana Del Rey. But the truth is, I'm sure each of you in this room can think of something you have in common with Matthew, because he is just seriously one of the friendliest, most personable and easygoing person ever. Just imagine this. You're alone at a party or new to a school. Matthew will be that person who will come up to you, strike easy conversation, offer you a drink, and just make the whole ordeal a lot less awkward. Maybe it's because he's even more awkward than you. Who knows? Now, Matthew and I also dislike scary movies. Unfortunately for us, our significant others both love a good horror movie night. Although I think Matthew has me beat in that department again, because personally, I've never just gone up halfway through a movie and left my date finish the movie by herself. So good luck, Matthew, because your wife is not only brilliant, beautiful, but also has a penchant for a dark and twisty, scary movie plotline. So I, for one, would not get on her bad side. Now, on to the thing that Matthew and I have most in common, our love for our beautiful bride, Joyce. Now, Joyce and I also met in high school and became close friends. And if any of you have ever held a conversation with Joyce, you would just know how easy it is to bond with her just over anything and everything. To say that Joyce is my best friend would be an understatement. She's the one person that I can share a look with from across the room and know immediately what we're thinking about. For instance, Joyce, right now you're thinking of kicking off your heels and digging into that delicious slice of wedding cake over there. I remember at my wedding, Joyce stood up here in similar fashion and told me that she's always seen me as her older sister. In the same vein, I've always seen her as the younger sister I never had, always wanting to protect her and look out for her. And over the years, I witnessed Matthew on countless occasions be her champion and stand up for her. I mean, don't get me wrong, Joyce is no damsel in distress, guys. I've seen her go after a fly in the house with a towel and a vengeance. So when they started dating 10 years ago, over long talks and Starbucks coffee dates, I knew I no longer had to worry. Now, just bear with me for one more example of their amazing love. Let's briefly talk about the state of the world for the last 2 years. Oh, the year 2020. I know this pandemic has affected all of us in this room in different ways. For me and my husband, we had a baby last summer. Now, I always imagined life with my first baby to be a little different, such as that my best friend will be able to meet my daughter, like immediately in the delivery room. But with the state of the world as it was, my husband and I had to be a lot more cautious. And with Joyce, just being the most wonderful, sweet, and understanding person, never once asked if she could come and meet Autumn in person. Instead, she would be like our secret Santa and come by every week, you guys, drop off various desserts and gifts right outside our door, and then text me only after she's driven away that it was safe to come out and collect my presents. And about after 6 months of these goodies, I received a message from Matthew. The message went something like this. Nancy, Joyce is too deferential to talk to you, and we really respect how disciplined you and the family have been with keeping Autumn safe. But if there is anything that Joyce can do for 2 weeks to isolate herself, she would die of happiness. Also, he would get a reprieve from hearing her gripe about it all the time. Long story short, after 2 weeks of isolation and eating alone in their rooms, Matthew and Joyce were finally able to meet and squeeze my daughter for the first time. So, Matthew, thank you for speaking up. This is just one small example of the way you take care of her. I know that my best friend and little sister is in good hands with you to advocate for her, even if it's to get a temporary reprieve from hearing her complain about things. Now, these small details don't escape my notice as a friend, or as a sister, or as a married woman. And I believe that in marriage, it's the small details that build the big moments. And with Matthew, the smallest details matter. That is how I know my best friend is marrying the perfect guy for her. And Joyce, I see how he is unwavering in his love and support for you. You two truly deserve each other. Congratulations again. Now, please grab your glasses and cheers to this amazing couple, Matthew and Joyce.
Hello, everyone. Let's see. It's good to see everyone. It's good to be here. It's great to see this lovely pair right over here. All right. Some of you may know me as the Tro. However, usually I go by Twan. All right. I'm here representing the matrimony of one of the best men for Matthew. I go way back, or we go way back, elementary school days, where we were figuring ourselves out, trying to figure out what the coolest things in life were. We watch each other grow up through thick and thin, help push each other to be a better person, better in academics, better in sports, better being a better friend. Through the years, we were there to see each other change, grow up, better words, level up, Like 25 years. We knew each other for 25 years. Um, yeah, 25 years since we first met. A characteristic of Matthew that I admire the most was he's always diligently striving to be a better person. He's usually trying to be a better person in regards for the people he cared about. He always tried to be a better son, try to be to make his parents proud. A caring older brother for his younger sister, Brittany. Yeah. An amazing uncle to his nephew and his future nephews. Yeah. And an irreplaceable friend that many would consider a brother of theirs. All right. It was only a matter of time before he took the next step in becoming a considerate, thoughtful, committed, and above all else, faithful, loving husband to the love of his life, Joyce. Today, I'm happy to witness Matthew and Joyce, a once-in-a-lifetime matrimony. And I believe I can speak for everyone by saying, Matthew, Joyce, you have our support. All right? All right. To their endless love. Cheers. Bro, I almost cried.
Those are tough speeches to follow. Hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ryan, and I'm one of Matthew's best men. I've known Matthew since around middle school, and we've been best friends for a long time, and he's always been like an older brother to me. Matt's the type of person that you can always count on for anything. A lot of us know that he's the life of the party, but he's also the most thoughtful, hardworking, and one of the smartest persons that I know. He's always been the guy that gets our group together and genuinely cares about making sure everyone has a good time, which has led to so many amazing memories over the years. Joyce, I love seeing how happy Matt is when he's around you. He's found someone who drives him to be the best version of himself every day. I know that you have so much love for him too because you made sure to let me know that I needed to bring him to at least one pho restaurant during his bachelor party. And for those that don't know, well, you've heard it enough today. He loves pho, and we grabbed pho this morning. Um, so yeah. I remember before you guys officially became a couple, you would call each other faves on your Facebook posts to each other and go on a lot of Starbucks runs together, which would be pretty often because Matt used to get venti caramel frappuccinos almost every day. And I used to work at a Starbucks and would make him drinks pretty often. So it's been amazing to watch your relationship grow over the years, from starting off as friends to standing up here today, seeing where you are now. So I'm so happy for you two and wish you nothing but the best. So congratulations again, and if everyone can join me in raising a glass for Matthew and Joyce.